What is going on, everyone? Today I am really excited to bring you this review right here, and it is of the brand new Hammond Collection, the Baryonyx by Mattel. Now, I did the Parasaurolophus a few days ago on Friday, I believe, so I finally tracked this down at Target. I had no issues with street dates or nothing like that. I asked the worker if he had any. He said yes. They went and got 2 of them in the back and brought them out to me. So yes, I am so excited for this one because it looks a lot better than the Parasaur. So let's go ahead and look at the box right here, and it is just like the other one. We have Hammond right there with the Hammond Collection. Up above there we have the silhouette of the skeleton for the Tyrannosaurus. We move on down to the right and we have a nice silhouette of trees right there, which reminds me so much of the Jurassic Park toy line. We move on up and it says it is the Baryonyx. We have a nice window shot right there of the figure itself. Move it to the side and we have a really nice looking image of the Dilophosaurus, of the Baryonyx. There we have another one right there. So let's go ahead and get a good look of her. You can pause that if you wish to read it. And then here is the UPC if you guys want. So let's go ahead and get this taken out of the box for you guys. Alright, so now that we have the Baryonyx taken out of the packaging right here, a few things that I did learn with the other the other Hammond Collection line. So when you do put the tail in, there's that groove piece right there on the top. So what you want to do is make sure that you line it up correctly right there. So I'm going to move this over. No, I can't. So I'm just going to put it in just like that. Put some pressure in it and it goes right in. So I'm going to turn the tail around. And there we have it. So put that right there. So there is the Baryonyx, and like I said, I am so excited to have this figure. I think this might be my most anticipated figure of the whole line so far that we know of. I mean, there's still stuff being found every day that no one knew about. So let's go ahead and do a close-up for you guys on the detail. So I mean, just look at the detail on this, the scales, the nice paint applications on this, really crisp looking. So we got the blue going all the way down the tail. The white stops about right there, which is a shame. I wish it continued down more, but that is not a big deal for me. It still looks outstanding. I mean, just look at the detail right there on the top of the body. We do have a seam line right here from when it was connected. Under the belly, we do have some whitish paint, and it stops about right there. Let's turn around, take a look at the other side. Still a lot nice looking paint. I do have one spot on this right here, which is right there on the nose. I don't know what that is, but something's peeling, so I'm going to try to take a look at it, see if I can do anything. Alright, so before I get into the articulation on this, I want to bring in the original Baryonyx that we got for this line, for Fallen Kingdom, I should say. So let me put it like that. So it looks like the Fallen Kingdom one might be a little bigger. it might be the same size, but how I have these positioned, it looks a little smaller. So if I could raise up the legs a little, mess with the articulation just to give it a little more height like that. So there we go. But I mean, I think it looks so much better than the original. I mean, for me, I think it looks better than the Parasaurolophus. So let's go ahead and take that out of there. So one thing that I did notice with this, so just like the Parasaurolophus, we did have painted toe claws right there. But what's nice about the Baryonyx is we got the painted claws right there, which is nice. So let's go ahead and bring in another 3 3/4 inch figure, and it's going to be the human. So we have Dr. Alan Grant right there. Move that back just a little bit. So there's the scale right there with the human. And like I said, you can mess with the articulation with the legs just to make it shorter, to make it a little taller. It's all up to you. Give it a really cool pose. So let's go ahead and take him out and get a good look at this articulation. So with the head, we have movement on the top right here. It can move, look around just like that, go up and down, and then that's the side to side. We have, that's about as big as the mouth could open. Alright guys, strike that with the articulation for the head right here. So it's not only the bottom of the mouth that moves, but it is the top of the mouth as well. It was a little tight, so anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it. Move on down to the neck, the bottom of the neck. Move up, down, and it has a little bit of side to side motion. Really cool. Alright, so with the arms, we do have, it could move that way. You could turn it around that way. So basic articulation that we have right there. I'm going to say the shoulder. So then we have articulation at the elbows, and they could move inward, outward. One drawback with this figure is we don't have articulation in the wrist, which I think would have came in handy. I would have loved to have articulation there. But we do have articulation at the bottom of the feet. That's something that we did not have with the Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. I think I'm saying that wrong. Alright, so we got the bendy tail. So just like that. You can move it with the joint right there. Go down. It could go up. Alright, so with the legs, we do have movement, of course, right there. And I believe, yes, it is the clicking one. So move it down, it clicks. Move it up, it clicks. Alright, so we got at the knee, could swivel around. And then we have it right here, just above the ankle. I don't know what to call that. Come on. Joints a little tight, so definitely be careful, guys. And then we have it right above the foot. So we definitely have more points of articulation with the Baryonyx than we did with the other. So let's go ahead and open the mouth and get a good look at the teeth. Nicely painted tongue inside, which you could see some detail on there. I'm going to try to zoom in, see if you guys could see that. Yeah, there we go. So we got a really nicely painted eye. I really do like the grayish, how it moves on to the blue, and then we got the teal blue color right there under the eyes. And then the white seems to stop right here and does not go through here. Same with the other side. Which for me, honestly, it is no big deal. I am just absolutely loving this detail on this figure. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out. And I am going to bring in the other Hammond Collection. Right there. So there they both are. Both of the first ones to release in the Hammond Collection. And I want to say that these stores probably also have Ian Malcolm. But I am going to wait until I see him on the shelf. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments below on what you think about this Baryonyx, and if it is something that you're going to be picking up here when they officially release with all this new stuff on the 17th of this month, which with this being a Target exclusive, I believe it will be on the 18th when they open up again. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe.